What's going on, guys? So back another video of the Silvia. So today we're going to be finishing off the rest of the paint work. Well, in this video we're going to be finishing off the rest of the paint work. Should be able to get most of it done today. So in the last video got started on the rear of this, trying to clean it all up. Just taking these rear lights out, going to finish up taking all the rest of the rust off and stuff. Good mate Troy, fucking legend, is here. He's going to be helping me doing all the bog work and stuff. The master panel beater. So yeah, we should be able to get quite a bit done today and get this thing just about ready for paint. Alright, so I'm still working away at this. It's coming up a hell of a lot better now. I just ducked down to the workshop to grab a heat torch for Troy. He's been working on the dents that were on the bonnet from it being slammed. So this is what it's looking like so far, and he just explained to me off camera, but I am a dumbass and forgot to film it. So what did you need the heat torch for?
Yeah, so when you got like a real high spot, so something's pushed through from the inside out, it creates quite a high, so the metal's separated apart. So what you want to do is heat up the high spot right in the centre, and that should suck the metal back into each other, so it shouldn't pop and create a low.
Yeah, because if that happens when we go and bog it and paint it, it'll crack and...
Yeah, it'll just pretty much shear all the bog off and all your nice paintwork's going to shit, so...
Sweet. And while I was away, he's been going to town on this quarter panel here. So obviously it still looks pretty crap, but if you could remember how bad this was, this has already come up a hell of a lot better. And this is actually looking a lot better instead of it being curved like it used to be. Definitely a long way to go, but yeah, compared to how it was, it's come up pretty good. Yeah.
So that's all the metal molecules just going back into the normal place.
Yeah. That's a little update on this. I've gone through taking pretty much all the paint off that I can with the grinder. So now with all these little spots in here like this, and then these, and even in here, got this little belt sander here that just hooks up to the compressor. So with this, obviously I'll be able to get into all these little tight spots and finish off doing the rear of the car. And then once I do that, just wipe it down with some methylated spirits and just hit it with some primer. So Troy's still waiting on that. Just been sanding the roof, gone over it with some 400 grit. It's got real smooth. And then some 240 just around the edges here. And yeah, now I'm about to go along the side, but first I'm going to take these side skirts off. They're riveted in, so I've got my drill, just to drill these rivets out. Oh, I completely missed the start of it, but bonnet is coming together. It's getting bogged up now. So you just like layer the fuck out of it and then sand it up later.
Pretty much.
My apologies for the filming or lack of it today, but just focus on getting shit done. Troy's been doing a real good job. Bonnet's pretty much all sorted. It just obviously still has to be sanded, but all the bog's done. He's doing the same to the roof, and this quarter, been beating a little bit more. Look who's turned up too. So yeah. Now gonna go with the orbital sander, 400 grit sandpaper, and go over pretty much the whole car. Got these skirts off, and yeah, we'll jump into it. Right, so a little updates now during the week. Finished up on the weekend, and yeah, we're still going at it. Just been doing the trunk here. It's coming up pretty good. It's got some little high spots here that we have to bog up and sort. Same with here, but yeah, no, it's coming up real good. Troy's done a real good job on this corner here, just beating the absolute shit out of it, keeping all the neighbours awake.
Yeah.
So what are you trying to do right now?
I'm trying to push out this crease here that we've got. Just trying to go from the inside, see if we can push it out.
Yeah, so obviously we're using bog, but we're not gonna bog just straight over all the mess. He's actually doing it properly and trying to actually panel beat it out as best as he can before the bog goes over. It is now like a few days after what you just last saw, a whole weekend after from when we first started working on this. It's coming along really good now. Update, this quarter is all bogged up. Troy did an awesome job beating it all out, like properly panel beating it. And yeah, as you can see, obviously it's all bogged. We're waiting for this to dry so we can start sanding it. There was a little, well, pretty big ding, I should say, in here from it looks like where the quarter had been smacked in and it had crumpled there. So to fix that, what Troy did was he went into the inner guard here, and as you can see, he cut it, got in there, properly hammered it out, and he's welded it back up. Started sanding the bog on the roof. And I've been working away on the hood here and pretty much done all the sanding I can do before we're gonna put some more bog over this, because as you can see, there's cut the high spots from those dings are still coming through. So we're gonna bog over this area again and sand and smooth it out. This door, a couple dings in it, let's fix those up as well, and yeah, bogged over them. So again, waiting for these to dry before we start sanding it. Big thank you, mate, fucking legend.
It's alright. Good help.
Smoko with the boys. Look who turned up.
I got a day pass.
Day pass. And yeah, this was full with beer.
5 minutes ago.
Alright, so we're back from lunch and made a purchase on the way back. Got a new fridge. That little one there is pretty good, but you know, we need a big one because Patrick drinks a lot and yeah, it's not enough to, that doesn't have enough capacity to hold enough for all of us.
Or me.
Or Patrick alone.
I normally struggle with 24.
Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, I brought a big ass fridge. I was only supposed to buy one about yay big, but they didn't have one, so I walked out with the proper one.
But now we get to have ice cream too.
Patrick's
We're gonna
excited.
deep fry.
Patrick's excited about ice cream.
We're gonna deep fry. We can have nuggets as well.
If you want to buy it, sure.
Ow! It electrocuted me. It fucking legitimately just electrocuted me. I don't want to touch that fridge, man.
Here is my new fridge.
Yeah, that's your problem. It actually just fucking electrocuted me.
Okay, it just like gave me an electric shock as well.
Yeah. Right, we're gonna buy a gun now.
Yeah, Patrick wants to buy a gun.
We're off to Gun City. I'm gonna buy a new gun.
See, you need to get yourself a friend like this. Like, I went off to get a fridge and I come back and he's already fucking stuck in and working on my car. He is a fucking legend in the heart.
Yeah, he's alright.
So, Sam wasn't kidding. Alright, so a little update. We are obviously back at the workshop after lunch and after Sam's little escapade of buying a gun. And yeah, he's more than a pretty face. Look at him. He's bogging up my rear bumper for me.
Well, I'm filling in the little pinholes.
Yeah, this bumper's full of just little pittings like this, so he's just going through and just smearing a bit of bog over it, and then obviously we'll sand it afterwards.
Bog is like one of my favourite smells of all time.
Yeah, this shit's pretty strong.
That's the reason you get into the pedal industry. Purely the smell of bog.
Right, so we update. Bumper's pretty much all sanded down, pretty much ready for paint now, and Sam's brought a second gun. Fuck, you're a child.
Technically it's the third gun.
Third.
Well, because I bought the impact gun.
Oh, okay, true, yeah. And I've got my own mini, well, I was about to say got my own mini Showman here, but you aren't exactly mini.
Not compared to him anyway.
Sweeping up the shop, being a good bitch. Feeds part 2, and we also got a workshop upgrade, so I went and brought this fridge earlier, and yeah, we getting well stocked up.
We're filling it up so we can empty it again.
Yep, because you know, Patch is here, he's going to drink probably like 90% of what's in there.
After I smash down this marvellous Persian light burger.
Made by a Chinese man.
Right, so this video has definitely been pretty all over the place, but we're done for the day and may as well wrap this video up here. This video has been sort of like dragged out over the last week, but we've got a fuckload done. So this guard has come up pretty good. Still a bit more sanding to do to sort of smooth it all out. Doors come up good, so is the roof. This guard is come the furthest way, like from when we started, this thing was absolutely shot to shit, and Troy did a fuckload of panel beating on it, got as straight as he could, and we've done, what, how many runs of bog over this has been now?
So this is 2 smears of bog. So when you're bogging something, you don't want to do any more than 3 smears. If you've done more than that, then there's something wrong further down the track, whether your panel's not beated out enough or you've just messed up smearing. So you just want to kind of do it right first time round, and then just fill in the lows the second smear, rather than putting more than 5 mil of bog through a whole guard.
Troy's definitely onto it, doing things the right way, giving me the kick in the ass that I need. Yeah, so like I said, roof's come up pretty good now, and yeah, Troy's also been sanding the engine bay for the last hour while I've been sanding the rear guards, and yeah, the bay's come up pretty good. We didn't end up pressure washing it because we went to start doing it, but it just kept splashing water all over the roof and the bog, and water is not good for bog, is it?
No. So if you get any moisture in bog, it's pretty much ruined. You'd have to sand it all out and start all over again. Bog would soak in any moisture, and when you put your primer down and then your paint, it can start cracking and cause it to rust and cracking quarter guards and stuff like that, what you'd see in the sands and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just due to bad prep, so you want to keep water far away from bog.
Yeah, but no, it's just sanding has pretty much done the trick. Also got the rear bumper pretty much all finished now, so went over it with 400 grit. Obviously it's still got to be primered and then final sand. That guard's done as well. The bonnet here probably needs to go over another smear of bog, just sort of in the front here. Couple little high spots to sort of iron out, but this has come fucking a long way too. Still got the skirts to do and the left guard. And then last thing we have to do is the trunk here. Just have to put a little bog in the corner here and a little in the middle here. This has been caused by, what'd you say? The spoiler being
yanked, and it just causes the metal to bend.
Yeah. So yeah, not a big deal, but yeah, still a bit of work to do. So we're gonna come in tomorrow, get it, hopefully everything will finished. We should be able to get it finished tomorrow. Yeah, and then next weekend, as I'm filming this, it's supposed to be getting painted. So yeah, no, I'm definitely looking forward to it. But yeah, that'll be it for this one, guys. Cheers for watching, and catch you in the next one.